Hello, everybody. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, where's my little man? There's my little man. Took you a minute. Are you late for work? Alright. Please no crash. Didn't crash. Cool. Thank you for the salad, honey. Alright. The goal for today is to finish perfection. A lofty goal, but it's a goal. So, just today, in the next few hours, I plan to make 10 million, which I can do pretty easily, I'll admit. 10 million. We're going to go for the best that we can do in terms of not time skipping, but there's going to be some time skipping in the short-term future. Alright. The end of vibes indeed. But first, let's get a quick checklist of the things that we need to do. 10 million smackaroonies is on the docket. Hopefully, we can have that grow to a giant cauliflower before the run ends. Because that would be badass to have all of the, what am I trying to say? All of the journal scraps. But not required. I did Keys Prismatic Grange again. Alright, here it is. So, ship an ostrich egg. 10 million smackaroos. Cook all recipes. And craft that deluxe scarecrow. I think first and foremost, the most prudent thing would be to do all the cooking. Because I don't need Keys challenges anymore. So we are going to exclusively go on a run of just things to make. Now I am going to jot down things I've already made. But I'm going to do it by number. Because I don't have time to write all these names. Ten, 20, 30, 33 through 36. Alright. We're going to do a fuck ton of cooking. It's probably easier to just go line by line. So aside from fried egg and omelet, need to make a salad. Fuck. Be careful about that next time. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, so that doesn't harm anything. But still, be careful, Jack. Also, vegetable stew, vegetable medley. Look at that shit. I've become a sous chef. Fish taco. Okay, so I need to make a tortilla. Easily done. Largemouth bass. Good. Pepper poppers. I've never made bread in my life, apparently. I've also never made cake in my life. Alright, so we're going to dump off all of the cooked recipes in the fridge. We're doing enough cooking to feed an army, Ma. Alright, so we got down to pink cake. Pie, cookies, spaghetti, blueberry tart, ice cream, rice pudding, eggplant parmesan, the red plate. We already did a tortilla. Already did the maki roll. Did a shit ton of sashimi. Spicy eel and fried eel. Autumn's bounty. Whoops. That's fine. Pumpkin soup. A super meal. Cran sauce. Stuffing. Farmer's lunch. Have done. Okay, so I need to go back up and make a hash brown. Make a survival burger. A dish of the sea. Make a miner's treat. A roots platter. And a radish salad. You know what? We're just going to start selling these because I can already foretell. 1, I'll need the money back. 2, I will not have enough fridge space for this army of goddamn food. And 3rd, I could use the money because I'm trying to make 10 million out here, y'all. We'll save Lucky Lunch, because that is prime. Stow a cheeky little pizza in there. Yeah. Breakfast, morning, cold pizza. That's how you do it. Make a pumpkin pie. Roast my nuts. And stir fry them. Artichoke dip. Plum pudding. Pale broth. Can't believe I've never made that. Algae soup. Seafoam pudding. Fruit salad. Blackberry cobbler. Cranberry candy. Need more bread. For bruschetta. Some coleslaw. Fiddlehead risotto. Poppy seed muffin. Chowder. A fish stew. Escargot. Squid ink ravioli. Tropical curry. Boy! Alright. Leah's gonna walk out. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Is that what that's from? Am I thinking of the right thing? Sell that. We don't need no seafoam pudding for fishing. Alright. The page 2. Mango sticky rice. Banana pudding. Already did that. Shrimp cocktail. Crab cakes. Maple bar. Lobster bisque. Was that it? Gourmet chef cooked every recipe. Heck yes. We have done a fuck ton of cooking. Now, we get to have some fun with it. I'm going to start at the bottom. Just start holding down. And make as much of each particular dish that I can. Your boy's going for it. He's going all in. Alright. So we're going to drop pretty much all of this into the bins. And now because I don't... excuse me. Now because I don't need to hoard anything anymore, we're just going to empty out the fridges. Like, we're not going to have any more food in the house. That's a thing of the past. I wish there was a sell all button. Save the starfruit in case I need. Some more for Junimo huts. Otherwise, though, it's all going in the bin. Lewis is gonna have a fucking aneurysm. That bin is stacked like 3, maybe even 4 bins high, full of just stuff. It's like, farmer, you could have saved some of this for the luau or the market. And I'm like, I could have, but I won't. Because I hate you. You weak old man. It is my world now. We'll save 1 truffle because I think it's funny. It all gets channeled into pure liquidity. Oh, hey, that's right. I put my galaxy sword in the fridge. Yeah, that's fitting. There won't be a crumb of food in the house. Fridge sword. Fridge sword. Alright. Retrieve my belongings. Alright, and at this stage we're just going to double check, make sure that Junimo huts don't have anything that I need to get. We are good. Alright. We will still grab the syrup. But yeah, compared to last time, the main difference in this run is that the late stage hypercapitalism is happening at the very end. So once it all burns, or once it's all, like, turned, I guess I should say, it's fine, because I'm not going to be here anymore. I love how I bought a stack of coal just to show that I could. Alright. Leave that in there. So at this point, I'm gonna hold on to everything for crafting. But once we've gotten the deluxe scarecrow out of the way, everything inside my chest is also gonna go. Here, Lois, have a bomb. Free of charge. Make sure to smelt all these up. We'll make for some nice money. Cool. Let's head to the mountains. We do have a key to the town, which means that we can barge into anyone's home whenever we please. Which means that we can just enter the guild whenever we want, and because Marlin has no way of escaping, we can just sell to him all the livelong day. This place is like putty in my hands. Alright. So we're gonna check around on the Ginger Island farm for weeds, all the other stuff like that. What we're gonna do very soon is we're gonna enter the time vortex, where we are just gonna start fast forwarding this shit, and we're just gonna go harvest to harvest, only interacting with stuff like 7 days, once every 7 days. And the rest of the time, it's just going to be making wine for us. So we actually don't need to be on the main farm much at all. Let's check in here. Cooking recipes made, 100%. And we jumped up to 89% completion. We're getting close. However, it's worth noting that only the fruit at the fringes has pods growing. So we're going to fast forward a few days. Oh, also, I redecorated. I forgot to mention that. But I did. I made the island farmhouse what I imagined I would like the island farmhouse to be. And just like the main farmhouse, not a crumb of fruit in the fridge. Maybe a couple of young taro tubers. Alright. God, 150,000 just off cooking alone. Confused. My wife must think I'm falling into a narcoleptic coma. Only to rise every 7th day in order to tend to the money-making machine. So this is pretty much what our days are going to be. We're going to walk in, going to see what's up. And once I get a read of what days things happen, and I might even just, like, zoom forward in time multiple days. Like, let's zoom to the 9th. To spend a weekend away from our wife and kid. Now let's see. Okay, and like magic, the entire Ginger Island crop is ready for harvest. Which should also mean that the valley is ready for harvest. Thankfully, it's not raining here. I should actually put a chest next to the iridium thing, because I'm going to be going ham on the teleportation. Oh, you're useless. Whoops. Alright. Break that chest out of the circle. Circle is broken. The Elden Ring is broken. This will just collect our automated stuff there. Alright, now let's go back to the island. This is the deepest lore. Oh, I should also speed up. And speed up. This will be good for us because doing this every 7th day, which means that we'll have a new harvest on the 16th. But as we're doing this, we're also giving the automation time to make us wine and everything. Oh, I got a cauliflower by accident. Rip. Slightly fewer chances to form that giant crop. So the thing I really need to pay attention to, just gotta scratch my eye, is that when I get to fall and winter, I'm looking for the last rare crow to complete my collection, which will be the snowman. In order to get that snowman, I need to either find it on Fridays or Sundays from the cart normally, or I need to find it at the Festival of Ice if I get super unlucky. So I think this is as good enough a time as any to explain my thoughts on what comes after the end of Stardew. Because Stardew has been with us for like a while. And I'm thinking, well, I'll keep the I won't, like, delete the save file, first off. Because I've done that with a lot of previous farms. I think this is the one that gets to survive into perpetuity. It's just like, hey, look at this cool thing I did. But even more than that, I might come back to this someday in, like, either further mod it with Stardew Valley expanded. I might, like, bolt more things to the side. I might decide, hey, maybe I need to start this over from scratch and do a challenge run of all this. Who knows? But I've definitely had enough Stardew perfectionism. So it'll need to be something different than just go for perfection. Maybe even speedrunning. I wouldn't be opposed, it's just that would be terrible. It's like Elden Ring speedrunning right now. But you didn't think that was a thing, but oh yeah. That guy, I think I sent you someone who beat Elden Ring in an hour. I didn't realize at the time, but it was Lil Aggie, who is like the record holder of Dark Souls speedrunning. So of course it's going to be Lil Aggie if it's going to be anyone. But we've gotten off track. We've gotten off track from what I was going to say, which was, where does this stream go from Stardew? Well, I've got a couple of like things on the docket. But I like the format where we have the comfy game that we've done to start with, and then the long form game. Yeah, current world record is sub 30. I wonder if that's pre or post patch, because there was just like a major 1.03 patch that went down. Let's check the greenhouse. So the greenhouse is not in sync. What I might do is I might skip this until we get to a point where the greenhouse is in sync with the next cycle. So I won't be checking this until we see the next harvest. Yeah, the patch is like a day ago. Alright, so I do need to take responsibility for this section, because this is outside the reach of my little France. So, as far as specific games for the comfy warm-up section, Undertale is on the list, for sure. Undertale and eventually Deltarune. We have Death's Door on the list, that, like, Dark Souls-esque kind of, like, rolling and, you know, bombs and everything like that. Kind of Dark Souls Legend of Zelda, honestly. Take all these. I'll take all these. I'll be helping the buds pick. So, Dark Souls Legend of Zelda in Death's Door. Undertale is the comfy game. That's gonna persist for sure. What else did I have in mind? I'm just trying to maneuver around. Yeah, the Junimos have big problems with the animals. But I'm not gonna lock the animals in the barn or the coop. They get to stay nice and free. God. Alright. So I'll have 200 for this. Oh, I'm taking all the milk. That's why. We will have... Yeah, sure. We'll just keep it there. 400. 400's a bit much. Here, we'll figure something out once we get to these. Sure, 490 for that barn. Top up that barn. Top up this one. So this one is 400, 500, about 400 to 500. So we'll do this one for, like, this stack for the barn. And then we won't have to worry about the barn one for a while. $638 ancient fruit wine. Do you want to guess how many millions that's worth? We'll do Price is Right rules. $638, and that was just... I forgot I had a keg in here, hilariously. 638, just the wine. I'll need an answer in 10 seconds, because I'm going to be going to bed. Until the 16th. Well, let's see. We made nearly 1.8 mil in a single night. By the way, the answer, 1.48 million in one day. So this Lou is telling us about the luau. So at this point, I'm just going to sleep until the 16th. Or actually, I'll sleep till tomorrow. That ostrich is going to be a conundrum. Aw, baby girl. We have 2 kids. Another thing. Alright. Shay's perf. In commemoration of the stream. $80 iridium quality. Pam gave us a battery. Cool, I guess. It looks like it might have stormed yesterday. It's kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, I can't do much about these ones, the ancient fruit that are out of sync. Because they're going to be automatically collected anyways, so, you know, not much I can do there. I'm going to leave these up. So the major question is, what am I going to do for and about the luau? Do I care? I think I do. It'll be my last luau, so I should bring my truffle. Pet the cat. Check on the barn. That was the other part of this whole endeavor that, ostrich chick hatched. We're gonna call this one Action. Action. Because yes, of course we are. So the trick with the auto petter is from this point I do have to at least make it a point to pet the ostrich each day in order to increase my friendship with it. The auto petter will help. It'll actually make it a lot faster. Let me see, actually. We've got enough money to do this. Let's store up a lot of our automation. And we're going to do, like, I think it's Coop Master? I know typically you would expect, like, oh no, it's in a barn, Jack. Shouldn't it be, like, the other one? But no, we're gonna change up farming. Alright, what time does the luau start? Hi, Kent. You're gonna see some crazy fucking shit. Oh, perfect. I've never been so happy for a luau to start early. Add some truffle. How's Kent feel about the luau? Good to see you. What about Leo? He's learned the secrets of the perfect roast. Maverick's here. Hun, where's Perf? Well, I guess we're the type to leave our baby unattended at home. You know what? Same, I guess. I guess Perf is just sleeping. I think I might have told Leah I only expected to be here for 10 minutes. God, I probably made all this food for the luau, too. I can see, like, cobbler, stir fry. I can see my crab cakes and shrimp. I can see escargot and stew. I made some of everything of this. All right. Let's check our spoils off the Statue of Fortune. We're not going to consider Omni Geodes being worth anything. I think I'm going to keep hold of my fish collection. I know I could sell them for what is probably going to be a lot. Okay. So I need to go rancher. And now here's the question. Let me take a look at... Let's see. So animal lives in a barn. Ostrich incubator in the barn. But it speeds up with the Coop Master profession. But it's listed as a barn animal here. So apparently it takes 1 week to mature and lays an egg every 7 days. So actually, okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll do Coop Master, but I think it doesn't truly matter. I think the reason that it doesn't matter is because it just means that we befriend it. But befriending just improves the quality that we get. We don't actually need to care about the quality. We just need, like, it to lay an egg. Any quality. It doesn't matter what. So the main goal is just pet the ostrich. Well, actually, no, once again, what am I doing? I don't need to pet the ostrich. I don't need to be friends with it. I just need to lay an egg. Also, there's Lewis. He says, "Oh, thank you for all your contributions. Here's something from the agricultural fund." It's him bribing us with 500 gold for doing well with the thing. True, true. It does help feel the heart good. Alright, but we're going to zip forward in the... I really hope it's not raining tomorrow, or else the crops are not going to get brought in by the Junimos. Okay, we're good. Junimos don't work when it rains. It's kind of interesting, but whatever. God, I forget how fast I am. I will still pet the ostrich every time I'm, like, out and about, to be fair. Okay, we are synced. I will also tap the trees once a week, because shaking trees feels fun. Also, that peach has landed somewhere in the void. I think we can still grab it, though. I think it's fine. Our magnet ring should more than reach that. There we go. Just neatly fold it into our pants pocket. Ooh, interesting. My trees are actually giving silver fruit. I think that might be because of their age. I think the longer you have fruit trees, the better their fruit becomes. I'm just gonna leave the cauliflower there. It's not gonna be that much, you know, wealth in my pocket to pick those cauliflower. Also, shout out to the fact that the professor who told me, like, can you describe the actual problem, is the only professor that assigned homework at the end of spring break. I still do have something due on the 20th, I realize, but only from him. This professor is, like, straight dookie. Alright, so next growth is going to be on the 23rd. And by that time, I should have an ostrich egg. It'll be of, like, average quality, but I will have one. And, because I don't have any mayo machines in the barn, I don't have to worry about it being scooped up by the auto collector. Because it can be in there for as long as they need it to be. As long as it's made. Alright, home we go. Are the Junimos stuck? Oh, there they go. I was like, am I going so fast through space and time that the Junimos simply cannot keep up? Oh, they revive it and then they're like, oh shit, it's back. Quick, get off lunch. Get off lunch break. We've been having lunch break for the past, like, 4 hours. Alright, I'm gonna dump off these in there. I'm gonna squeeze by and check this. Yep, that'll dimmy do ya. And I think the milk is building up because the cheese presses don't work correctly when I'm speeding through time like this. But the mayo machines work fine, I guess. Here, let's just go with the regular ship and bin. Pick those back up. So yeah, the Junimos are like incredibly helpful in terms of they get like a good 60, maybe 70% of the fields by the time I come around to tend to them. So it's helpful for sure. Complete breakfast. Oh, it must have been Alex's birthday or something. That's the only time it gives things that are not gold or iridium or whatever is when it's someone's birthday. Another 1.5 mil. Oh, easily. Alright. And now time again for our hibernation. Good perf. Good little perf. Yep, another 1.8 mil. We hibernate until the 23rd. Take a lazy warp to our own front door. And look at that, it's harvest season again. Let's actually check on our basement before we speed up. Yeah. More iridium. 95 iridium quality fruit wine. And it's going to coincide with another sale day. We're going to definitely break 2 mil on a day like today. Pop that in there. Shaking trees is fun. So we are at 4.6 million. I'm also going to need to consider a nice place to put down the clock itself. I think I've got a spot in mind, maybe. Jack, what did you decide to channel the world's economy into? You sold so much ancient fruit wine, you became a wine baron in the course of 3 years of you moving into the valley. And at this point, the vintages that you make, each 7 days, weekly even, are talked about as if the stuff of legends. What did you put your fortune towards? Oh, I made a clock. You did what? Oh, I made a clock. A clock. Is it a community affair? Is it something that's for the betterment of the town? No, it's just on my farm. The solid gold clock. A solid gold clock. How much did this project run you? $10 million. Oh. Sorry. I must have heard you wrong. Excuse me? $10 million. $10 million. You could have made the entire town gold leaf, at least. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I should see if Robin would do that. Look, why did you make a $10 million clock? Well, yeah, so I could tell time. It's a magic clock. Yeah, it's magic. Keeps the farm clean. It keeps the farm clean. And it's magic. And it tells your time, and it keeps your farm clean for $10 million. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and it's made of solid gold. Did I tell you that? Yes. Yes, you did. That's how I... Alright, that's how I imagine the whole conversation going at the very least. The farmer might be the antagonist at this point. We'll see. Oh, and you know what? I need to go to sleep again before I keep selling more stuff. Because I forgot that I did not have... Yeah, actually... It's too much effort to fix the mistake now. But because we still have Coop Master, we don't have Artisan, where the wine sells for 40% more. I think the only thing we sold, and we might not be able to get it back at this point, is the Iridium quality wine from the basement. I think all the rest is just the fruit trees. So we'll gather it all now, but we won't sell it, as far as the wine. Yeah, these Junimos are starting to bug out. I'll help them all the same. Maybe I'm asking too much. These hands give pets and pick plants with equal measure. Oh my god, look at that ostrich. Oh. Fuck. Okay. One small hiccup. Forgot that the ostrich incubator does that. Okay, one more week. we had an accident, baby. That incubator has hands? What? No, it doesn't. This thing has hands, the auto petter, but what you talking about, Anaya? I guess it does, yeah. I guess it does technically have hands in that sense, then. So we're picking them all today to make sure we're still on schedule. But I'm going to wait for tomorrow to actually sell anything. Alright. And we'll cache these here. Alright. Excuse me, kitty. Kitty did not want to let me pass. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so let's do this. So unfortunately the ostrich only lays an egg like once a week. So it's going to be on the 2nd. Yeah. So the ancient fruit wine lost out on a bit of value, but it's still a third of a million. Put that model ship back, so help me. Alright, now we speed up and grab everything. We'll also take a moment to just carve out that spot, and then we'll fill in the path around it. I think I can, in good conscience, stuff the rest of my things that aren't necessary into a fridge. Like my explosives I won't need anymore. These guys I won't need. Pretty much just this. My little course set. Should probably grab any ancient fruit wine that's in this chest, because it takes 2 entire seasons, so I'd need to be waiting until winter 24 before that came back out. Very politely, I don't believe that's going to happen. At this point, I think I'll be able to just sell off the silver. Alright. Bedtime, everyone. Jack, it's like 9 a.m. I said, it's bedtime. There we go. 2.5 million. We're nearly at 7.5. We're gonna go until the 2nd. Alright. There goes the fall theme. Oh, I love this fall theme. What a wondrous theme as we begin to send that off. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but our wife is now 13 of 14 hearts. She's starting to tire of our nonsense just a touch. We're a bit distant compared to how we always used to be. Alright, hopefully... Yes, there we go. 2 ostrich eggs. That'll be everything shipped. The world's largest egg. Before we start warping around and glitching out the buddies, I'll claim my little patch of responsibility, which realistically should end right at about this line. Still no giant cauliflower. I don't know. It might not be possible on Ginger Island. I don't know. That'd be a Google-worthy question. Can giant crops occur on Ginger Island or no? So I don't want to promise anything. But this could be the last harvest. At least the last one for the 10 mil. And let's check the walnut room while we're here. So produce and forage shipped. I'm going to guess that the egg was part of that, unless I missed something. Yep, egg still hasn't quite processed through, so... Alright, more picking. So instead of putting these fruit to the kegs, we're going to sell all of them immediately. Alright, time to collect. Alright, whatever is in the sheds today, whether it's greenhouse or raw ancient fruit, it will be sold. Don't Lambert will still listen? You got it. That's probably for the best, to be honest, because we'll be going through a lot of similar, if not the same, motions. We soon will know in the final push for liquidity just how much money we will have. All right. Show me 10 million. Go to sleep. Oh, yeah. 5.7 million in one day. I definitely got the ship everything achievement. Full shipment. 13.2 million. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to the wizard. And install that golden clock, and then we'll tidy it up a bit. But I kind of like to think that the farm will eventually return to the cycle. Now hear me out. We've essentially been playing as Lewis, or maybe even a young version of the wizard. So it kind of makes sense. Oh, look at that clock. It kind of makes sense to me that this farm would essentially become our own little legacy farm. Yeah, sure, right there works. 10 million well spent. And that as the tree farm spreads, takes over, and then dies, it becomes the hardwood that we found on the first round. The ancient fruit and all of the plants sown here are representative of, like, the very good soil that rests underneath here. And that fertilizes the next junior's attempt at a run. You can find a lot of poetry in it, if you look. But maybe that's just me. Alright. Gotta zip forward to Friday, Sunday. Or the Festival of Ice. The Dunamos are up for something. I don't know what. Alright. Scarecrow? Yeah! Alright. Now if everything goes well, when I craft Rare Crow on the next day, this should be perfection. We'll see, though. I should get a letter. Here it is. Your dedication is truly impressive. Only a select few managed to acquire the complete Rarecrow collection. Please accept this blueprint to commemorate your achievement. The ZC Rarecrow Society. Grab some iridium ore and head over to our little crafting station. Craft Master. Well, first full shipment. Ship every item. Craft master. Polyculture, shift 15 of each crop. I've already done that in a previous save file. That's not quite required. Hey, fish! You are upon the precipice of my perfection. You just stream with your mic on. Very nice. How was that? Alright, let's see. 100%. Let's go to sleep and see if anything special happens. GG indeed. You feel it in your heart. Somewhere, somehow, Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Cottage Farm is eternal. And a rumbling sound was heard in the distance. Let's head up the mountain. Have a good one, fish. Stick around if you can, at least for a few moments. Because we have finally unlocked the path to the summit. I've actually never had this open in any save file. This is my first perfection. Hey, Leah. Hey, Jack. It's so beautiful up here. Yeah. Ah, these fucking crows. Eating my plants. I was thinking about the past 3 years. We have been through a lot together. But look how far we've come. Married year 1, I think, or year 2. Like 2 kids. Multi-millionaires. Fish, calm down. Alright, this is a precious moment. Relax. I think we both found what we're looking for in this place. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here with you. Nah, fish? Oh, maybe it's / timeout. Yep, there you go. That is the fuck around and find out clause. And we kiss. Aw, a Krobus! Oh my god, the dwarf has a flying machine. Oh, and the wizard's like supervising. Making sure this is an aerial bombardment. Oh, and the witch? Did they make up? I don't know, but there's fairies. Hey, look at that concerned ape banner. Oh my god, are these like the real end credits? Gold Chicken, we never saw that one. Sheep! We didn't have any sheep this run. Maybe next time. Straight eel is like a little cursed. Just like a little bit. Same with straight lava eel. Bye. Dust spirits. So many babies that I've killed. Yep, we did figure they were monsters. Oh, someone's throwing bones. We know it was you two. We know. Grandpa? Oh, and Mr. Key's here. It's been 3 years. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. What an accomplishment. We've been watching every step of the way. And you've made us very proud. Look at that smile. Interesting. Looks like the mod added a bench change. We take a breather. And then we ride off. Or rather, we teleport. Because why ride when you can port places? And so it was on the 7th of Sunday in the fall of the 3rd year in Stardew Valley that we reached 100% completion. And now, it feels like there's only one thing left to do. Which is just to say goodbye. No whistle. Me and my horse. One final ride around the entirety of my farm. Starting with the little kids' room. Hey, Maverick. This'll be your room one day, Maverick. And this'll be your sister's room. Well, my opinion is that in the canon of this particular farm is that thing... Oh, we get one bottle of wine. Perfectly timed. We're gonna drink this. We're gonna drink this instead of getting the whatever money from it. But let's... Oh. Some of the animals are grumpy. All the animals will be pet. And all the animals will have proper food for much longer. I was just overzealous with the time thing. Clear the inventory once again. Here, let's just keep our horse whistle with us. And the warp scepter. Just the movement baits things. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna do that. Whoops. Just goes to show. I don't drink alcohol. The last pet the kitty. And actually, let's go grab the watering can. So that one last time we can water our cat. The cat has been watered. Thanks to the gold clock, the farm will stay in this state for pretty much ever. Because weeds and things are not going to grow. I've made the tree farm such that it's not going to spread. So, I'd like to show off one thing that we didn't get a chance to use. And actually, is some of the shortcuts in the community upgrades. I paid Robin 300,000 and I kind of blew over it. But now there's shortcuts to like the tunnel. Which is the first. We'll keep riding. Obviously, we have both the treehouse made by the golden parrots. And here's a little interesting community upgrade. This island now has a little bridge across it. This plank of wood was included in that $300,000 cost. But man, oh man, if it ain't a good bridge. Continuing down south. Oh, actually, hang on. We missed one already, I think. Yeah! Right through here. There's actually a shortcut right to there. For the fourth one, we're going to go south of the museum. To our crab pots that I haven't tended to in at least half a year. And there's a nice little hidden shortcut from the east side of here up to here, which I think is pretty neato. And last, but most certainly not least, straight from the beach. Well, voice correct. Straight from the beach. A lot of this debris got cleaned up, so you can go straight from the beach to Leah's cottage. I wonder. Nope, Marnie's not there today. I was just gonna say hi to Marnie, but oh well. Here's what I'll do. Let's go in the basement. I actually need a pickaxe or something I can... An axe will do. A toast. From me to you. And let me just see where Leah is at this time of day. Back down in Cinder Snap. Further down. A toast. To us. Having just drunk a $10,000 bottle of wine, I go to play with my children, and then go to bed. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of Stardew Valley. What a ride. Very lucky all the way through. Immensely comfy. But all good things must come to an end. So, I'm going to take a quick break, grab a bit of water. I'll be back in, 10 minutes. And then we'll go straight into Elden Ring. And I'll hope to see you there.